Birdland Today, your daily dose of Orioles talk.
Hey guys, welcome to February. Welcome to Birdland Today. I apologize for any noise and not the best sound quality today, as some stuff came up on my plate and I kept working on other projects and was like, oh, I did not record a Birdland Today for Monday. And I am an idiot. I don't want to do that. I want to make sure that you guys know that this is an important thing to me, that it's not something that I'm just blowing off, that I am here for you every day. Now, that is part of why the Birdland Today newsletter that you can sign up for at birdlandtoday.com or section336.com, that is why that newsletter is coming out at 4 p.m. every day. Because it gives me time to not rush to find articles, but really truly share with you articles that I read throughout the day that I think you will enjoy. So that's coming out today at 4 p.m. Make sure you sign up at birdlandtoday.com. Now, I want to know, did you attend any of the Birdland Caravan stuff this weekend? And I want to talk a little bit about it because the events look great. It looks fun. The karaoke looks fun. The bowling looks fun. The meet and greets and photos looks fun. But why do I want to hate Birdland Caravan so much? Is it because I'm out of town? Do I just not get it? Is it because I don't want to buy tickets? Is it because it's limited and smaller, but all that stuff should be attractive? I should want to go out where there's less people and a guaranteed chance to meet one of these players without waiting in the turnstiles of people at the convention center. But I gotta say, I don't like the Birdland Caravan. Send me messages. Tell me how great of a time you had, because I want to like it. There's no reason I should hate it. I do. I'm a hater. But I have no reason to. Now, I saw this weekend, speaking of Orioles, I saw this weekend, who was it? Brooks Gate, that broke down the most valuable player on every team, their most valuable trade assets. So if you wanted to trade someone, if we went into a rebuild mode, which the Orioles are not going to go into, who is the one player that you could trade now and get the most value back in return? Now, what's a conversation we never have? Because I'll tell you, the guy who's there, I would never trade. You would never trade. This goes back to when we knew we had to trade Manny Machado. We didn't want to, but we knew we had to. And that's what this is all about. It's, if you had to, who would you trade? And they did the listed, in front of me I've got the top 75 MLB trade chips. And I'll tell you, if you want to feel good about the Orioles, in the top 75, the Orioles have 1, 2, 3, 4. And truly, our last one stops at number 29. So if you take the top 30 trade chips in baseball, top 30 most valuable people that you want on your team, we have 4 of them. Now, can you guess these 4? I imagine you can, because they're the 4 people that I would build this core around. And I hope the Orioles, it's the 4 people we talk about all the time, because in order for the Orioles to be good for years and years and years, don't look at this as 4 guys that the Orioles could trade and, man, could we refill our farm system. Look at this as the 4 people that we should lock up and build the entire squad around, because they're that valuable. And how about this? Number 29 on this list is Adley Rutschman. And the truth is, the fact that he is the lowest, well, no, he's second lowest. He's the third. Sorry, Jordan Westbrook's number 35. You guys know how I feel about Jordan Westbrook. I love Jordan Westbrook. I think he gets no attention for how valuable he is to this team. Now, but let's talk about Adley Rutschman and his number 29. He had a bad year last year. He hasn't reached his ceiling yet. I am so focused on this season on Adley Rutschman and him improving and him showing me that he can be the long-term fix. And I'm hoping that he sees what's going on down in Norfolk with Sammy Basello, and maybe that's a little motivation, maybe just the internal motivation of wanting to be a better ball player. I am hopeful that Adley Rutschman's a better ball player this year. But imagine, he's the base of our organization and he's number 29. I guess when you're 30 teams, if you only had one, that might be okay. But we got two guys above him. We got Jackson Holliday coming in at number 25, who everyone says Jackson Holliday is this amazing talent. We have not seen it yet. At the major league level, we have not seen it yet. I hope to see it this year. I need Adley to bounce back, and I need Jackson Holliday to show us that at 21 years old, he is an everyday player. Not only just an everyday player, but an everyday star for your Baltimore Orioles. I can't wait to see Jackson Holliday this year, because I believe when you have that type of pedigree, when you have that where it all goes well at the lower levels, you're gonna fix it in the offseason, and you're gonna come in prepared, more prepared than ever to prove it out this season. We've seen it time and time again. And I gotta believe that Jackson Holliday is gonna come out on fire. Number 2 overall, I think should be number 1 overall. I'll tell you, number 1 overall is Bobby Witt Jr. And you can't really talk about Bobby Witt Jr. anymore without also bringing up number 2, Gunnar Henderson. Gunnar Henderson is a star. He showed it last year. If Gunnar Henderson can continue to be that star, and Adley Rutschman improve, and Jackson Holliday show up, and Jordan Westbrook continue to be the valuable part that he is, we're gonna be good this year. We're gonna be fighting for that playoff spot. We're gonna make it impact, I hope, in the postseason. I have all the confidence in the world with these 4 guys. I think these 4 guys need to be locked into these Orioles long term. Nothing would bring me greater joy than a nice long table set up in the middle of the field pre-game. So let's say it's a nice a nice Saturday in May. They set up a big table pre-game, and it's big enough that you have all 4 of these guys signing long-term extensions, saying not only are we close friends, not only are we best friends because we went through the minors together, Jackson Holliday is our little brother, we're taking him in, and all 4 of us are gonna be here for the next 5, 6, 7 years together, holding down this infield. You want confidence? You wanna bring a city excitement to know that, hey, this is our team for the future. You wanna bring free agents in and say, look at this core that we have down for you. If you want to make our pitchers look better, you want Zach Eflin to look better, you want Grace Rodriguez to look better, you need this core in your infield. Gunnar Henderson has to work on the errors. That's a thing. Adley Rutschman's gotta hit better. Jackson Holliday's gotta be the star, and Jordan Westbrook needs to continue that upward projection. And then there's no question this team could win it all. I am so confident about these 4 players. I hope you guys are too. These 4 players are what excites me as an Orioles fan. And there's some other guys too. Grayson Seelan, I'd love to see it. Colton Cowser taking another big step, I'd like to see it. Kjerstad, haven't seen enough of him yet. I want to see the star that knocks everything out of the AAA ballparks. I can't wait for baseball season. We are 10 days until pitchers and catchers report. I might have to drive over to Sarasota. I want baseball so bad. Guys, come on over. Rate, review the show like you always do. Thank you so much. Maybe tomorrow I'll highlight some of those reviews because I appreciate them so much. go on over, sign up for the newsletter. I think there's some fun links there. I can't tell you what today's are because I've only added a couple so far that I've read this morning. But follow that newsletter. There's a good chance those are the articles we will talk about tomorrow. I hope you guys, I apologize for the noise of driving down 95. Oh, I'm heading to, as you guys know, I'm now a full-time podcaster, but I'm still a consultant for high-end home, smart theaters, home automation, lighting control, and I am on my way now to a baseball player's home. Not the Orioles, but a Cy Young pitcher's home who's building a new home in Florida, and I'm going down to do some consulting about lighting design. I'll try to find out today. Maybe I can share with you whose home I'm going to. Haven't met the guy yet, but I'm pretty excited to check out this home. So, do all that stuff. Rate, review, subscribe, tell your friends. Because Birdland, we got 10 days left till pitchers and catchers. I cannot wait